I feel like calling enough. I'm in the mood to fuck something up. Better fucking something. I need some drink in my cup.
What's up, y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Life with Court. Make sure you subscribe, like, and turn those notifications on for more of me. This is going to be the first episode of Life with Court, and I'm going to be doing a story time on basically how I met my baby father. Let's get right into it. Yeah, so it was 2019. I think it was like the end of summer or whatever, and this boy came on my live or whatever. I was minding my business, you know, sitting cute per usual. He came on my live and he was flirting. He was choosing. He was flirting like really, really hard or whatever. I kind of really wasn't like paying it no mind because, you know, I'm just like, I just graduated high school and I'm like, you know, I'm living my best life. I don't want to do this right now. When I got off live, I had went to his page just to like check him out, and I'm like, oh, he cute, he got swag, like he can dress. But I know a fuck boy when I see one. He was cute, so I did slide in the DM. For a lot of girls that's out there that thinking sliding in a man's DM is bad, it's nothing wrong with it. You can just be one that, like, you know, meet friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing wrong with it. So I slid in his DMs, not even on no thirsty stuff. It was just like, what's up? Like, what's up? Like, we can get to know each other type shit. So, like, what's up? He was on that type of timing already. He wanted to get to know me, and he was calling me fine. And we both kind of like automatically click because it's like, okay, on Instagram you can look a certain type of way, so we're finna video call each other so we can make sure this is legit, right? So he called me on Instagram or whatever, and he immediately just, you know, he was choosing, like he liked what he seen and I like what I seen, and we just immediately like hit it off or whatever. I was planning on like linking with him already, but I had went to a party that night. But he immediately like sent me his location. He got my location, and we was just like in the honeymoon phase where it's kind of like, you know, like you can tell when you like somebody, or you know, when you first meet somebody for the first time, and like it's like a breath of fresh air. That's what it felt like. So yeah, like we were falling asleep on the phone with each other and blase blase. We were doing all that and just really just getting to know each other. We found out both our birthdays in June. Mine's is June 9th, his is June 22nd. He's a Cancer, I'm a Gemini. We're both the same age or whatever, and we just had so much in common, like, and I was just like, you know, I like him or whatever. So I think it was day 2. I had to go to a party, another party or whatever. And I found out, because, you know, we have each other's location at this point. I found out that the party that I was going to was literally right around the corner from where he was. So I was like, okay, I had a little liquid courage in me at this point. So I'm like, I'm about to pull up on this dude. I want to see him. Like, I want to see him. I pulled up over there and like in the middle of the street, and I was just like, come outside. Like, let's talk or whatever. So he came outside and like he immediately like gave me a kiss. You know how that is. Like, it wasn't nothing sexual. It was just on some cute stuff. You know, like he gave me a kiss and a hug, and he gave me some money, you know. I really have pretty girl privileges when it comes to this man. And that just really made me like him more. Like, he didn't have to give me anything, you know? And I was already feeling him. So those days were just going by, and they were so good up until it wasn't, right? So I found out that this is no shade to nobody, you know? I guess I found out he had this long-time girlfriend in his life. I didn't know nothing about him. When I met him is when I met him. So anything before him, I didn't even know he existed. So I didn't know what came with him, you know? And a lot of people was telling me, like, watch out, because him and this girl, they get back together. They was together for a very long time and things like that. Like, just protect yourself at all times. And I'm just like, I'm really not really worried about it. Like, me and him, we're not that serious. We're just trying to see where it's gonna go. So I mean, until he asks me to be his girlfriend, then he can really do what he want to do, you know? It was, like, good up until it wasn't. So, like, men, they like to plant things in your head, tell you one thing, and then be really doing the other thing. So, me, I never thought I would, like, cross paths with this girl, you know? I never thought I would do it, but it ended up happening because at the time, like I said, I know a fuckboy when I see one. So he was trying to mask it with all that charm he was giving me, you know? Still trying to talk to her, come to find out. And he was talking to me and other girls too, you know? And everybody was really under the impression that I knew. Like, I'm not no homewrecker. If I know a man has a lady, that's not my place. I wasn't about that life. Like, I didn't want to do all that. And, you know, us as girls, we just want to hear a man out. We want to get a clear understanding. So, yes, I did continue to talk to him. And I didn't care what came with him. Other girls that he was talking to, they weren't like, you know, we just all having fun. Like, I wasn't coming at nobody once I found out he was talking to him. They was all just coming at me, it was certain girls, no shade with it, telling him not to talk to me, and they didn't even know me, you know? It was a lot that came with him, and I didn't know, and I did find out really, really fast. He was very honest, you know? He was very honest about it, and that's what made me like him more. So usually, like, when I know that a nigga is fucking with a lot of girls, I'm just gonna leave. But our relationship wasn't, like, serious to the point I wanted to leave. Like, you know, it is what it is. Like, none of these girls with him, and I'm not with him either. He not, like, how I'm feeling, he not doing that to them, obviously, because he's spending a lot of time over here. So how could he be, you know? We all know how a dude operates when it comes to a lot of girls. I just had to learn, like, my spot is already secured, so it's gonna, like, be for what, you know? At the end of the day, he could have been telling me one thing and telling them another thing. And that's why, like, I just didn't want no drama. We were going to parties and stuff together. Like, it was just a lot of stuff that went into us, like, growing our relationship. Like, I started, like, spending nights at his house. He would, like, come to me, pull up on me. Like, from that point, I was gang. You know, you can't hang with the gang. Fast forward 2020, so we were in 2019. So 2020, we kind of like grew apart. Like, we broke up. When I broke up, we just really stopped talking. Like, we just, it was, like I said, it was good up until it got bad. Like, at first, like, the girls, they really wasn't getting to me, but then towards, like, when I, like, started seeing a lot, it was getting to me. And I'm just like, maybe this is just not his time to change right now. So, like, officially, like, stop talking. And, like, we both took some time off, and I ended up getting pregnant with my baby Brooklyn. I did get pregnant, and no, I did not, like, do that while I was talking to Lace. That never happened. That's not true. Not at all. Like, me and Lace had been stopped talking, and that's kind of how that happened, you know? And I love my baby to death, and so does he. Like, he loves the fuck out of my child. Most of the year, like, I'm really just glowing. Y'all, as y'all know, if y'all follow my pregnancy journey, I was really glowing, and I was embracing that. And he would check on me, you know. We got into it a couple of times while I was pregnant, but, like, he was checking on me, you know, just being like a good friend at that point. We're gonna fast forward it to 2021. I pulled up on him, and somebody that was close to him had passed away, and I just like really feel bad, you know. So I pulled up on him and we like chopped it up. We was talking, and this was after I had my baby. We was just having like one of those deep heartfelt conversations, and he knows that together or not, like, he can come to me for anything. Like, I told him, like, I know that we always be on and off, but I know for a fact the next time we talk again, we're gonna be serious. Like, I just had that feeling, like, and he did too. Like, I had that feeling that we were gonna be serious the next time we talk. May 2022, like this time last year. So I don't remember, like, I guess I was going through a lot. Like, I was really going through a lot, and I was single around this time. Like, I was just in a like weird place, but like, it's like every time I'm like going through something, he knows. It's like, we have like a telepathy kind of. So it's like he knows if I'm feeling some type of way, because he always texts me. Do y'all ever get that feeling, right? He said that I texted him first. I hit him up, but I really don't remember who hit who up, because we was on and off from 2019 till 2022, and we were on and off, honestly. Like, I was looking real good, and I posted like a boomerang or something on my page, and he was just like, you fine, like, you fine, mamas, or something like that, or some hard eyes or something like that. And I was just like, yeah, he know where it's good at. Like, he know where it's good at, you know. Knew that we were gonna be serious this time. Like, I just really did, because of everything that we've been through. Like, you know, I was there with J-Dub and him, and that was, y'all know how he feel about him. I was there, like, we was together, and I was there with him at some of the lowest moments, you know, in his life, that, you know, that you always need somebody. We just hit it off from then. Like every time we stop talking and we start back talking, it's kind of like we never like stop talking. I knew this time would be serious because of how many times we started linking up. Like, we started linking up. Back then I was teen, like I was in 18 or 19. I didn't have a car, so we had to do what we had to do, you know. Like, we have to do what we have to do. Now it's kind of like we grown, we have our own apartments and stuff now. We have our own places. We kind of can move. We don't like stay with our parents type stuff. Like, so we kind of doing what we kind of doing our own thing. So around my birthday, it was June 8th. My birthday is June 9th. I had went to a party. Like, why am I always going to these parties and I'm like ending up with this man, right? I was really drunk. And mind y'all, me and my baby daddy, we didn't do anything sexual at all. This was our first time doing something sexual last year, 2022. 2019, like, we didn't do nothing. Like, we didn't do anything. And I'm not trying to brag about that, because I was trying to do it. I was trying. We were both trying. Like we would. I mean, of course, if two people like each other, of course they're going to, you know, of course we gonna have that feeling that we want to do something together, right? Didn't have time. Like I said, we was in our parents' home. Like, we just didn't have that freedom. So yeah, I was really drunk coming from a party, and I hit him up, like, and we were already talking. So like I said, this time we were gonna be serious. So we were already talking, and excuse me, I was just like I want to like come on, like, come to my house, you know, like, come to my house or whatever. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and he was just like, okay, pull up. We went back to my house, and yeah, like, one thing led to another, and like, honestly, I could really say if we would have did something a long time ago, I would probably have a 3 or 4 year old. I can say that. Relationship was getting serious and serious and serious, because like you know, those sexual ties really don't mean anything. But since this was our first time doing it, I'm like, like, we making time for each other to like spend time with each other, and ever since then, the rest is like history. Like, we kind of like fell into each other's arms. Like, he was like my escape from the world. Like, I stopped going to parties and everything, and not because a man told me to. It was just, I just love, like, I enjoy his company. Like, I always wanted to be with him, like talk to him. It was just more like it was just like a great connection. And plus the sex was good too. Like, so it was very good, like very, very good. So that's like the best combination, right? He asked me to be his girlfriend and everything. Our anniversary is coming up. June 8th is our anniversary, 1 year. Even though, like, we've been, talking since 2019, I really feel like the relationship counts. So we're just gonna count this year. We're gonna just start fresh. We just was in a relationship, so certain things was not going. Like, you're not calling my phone. Like, you're not coming home. Like, what's good? Like, and we weren't even moved in at this point. Like, I consider my home his home. Like, why are you not at home? Like, why are you not at home? I love the fact that our relationship wasn't based off like cheating or whatever. As we got like deep in the relationship, I honestly can say, like, all dudes, they make mistakes, and it's not an excuse, because a man should not cheat, especially if the woman is doing everything, doing her part as being a good girlfriend. There's levels to cheating, and I'm not saying like y'all do not cancel me and do not fight me for this, but I'm glad my baby daddy never fucked off on me. That's all I can say. I'm glad a girl ain't never came to me as no woman. I'm so glad about that. Like, I'm glad anything that he did, like, it wasn't like, y'all know when a man cheat, they gonna cheat. It's just all about being honest and, having a conversation. And usually when somebody cheat on me, I leave. I don't have time to hurt. I don't give nobody that much energy to hurt me, So this was kind of different. Like, this is kind of like my best friend for a very long time. So, when you step out in any type of way, and I feel like texting is cheating. So we're just gonna put that out. Like, that's what he was doing. He was texting. Friendly little conversation. That's not right. I'm not making no excuse. But, it's levels to this shit. Like currently we don't have cheating problems. Like, we don't, not that I know of. Like, I don't know nothing about that. Like, I really don't know nothing about that. It took me some time to, like, really just get comfortable with it, because like what I know, I go for what I know. You cheat on me, you'll do it again, and I gotta leave. But I gave him an ultimatum. You have to give these men ultimatums nowadays, because they'll just play in your face. And ever since then, we've been good on that part, And now, I don't want to leave anything out. Like, as y'all see, like, we've been together for a very long time. Our relationship is kind of crazy. Yes, no relationship is perfect. And what I do, my advice to other women who's in a relationship, I don't want to judge my baby daddy or nothing. He's a hood nigga. Like, hood niggas, they need love, and they need to be understood. Like, their whole life was based on being misunderstood. All they know is like being in the hood. They don't have no proper guidance. So, you have to like be patient with them. So don't be too patient now, okay? Don't lose yourself in the process of trying to build that man up, okay? Always have that backbone. Always have that backbone. I tell anybody that. My advice to other young women like me: keep people out your business. And I'm not perfect. Like, I didn't went to the internet. Like, keep people out your business. If you know you're gonna stay with him, fix it, because the picture you paint on the internet of a person is what they will see, and they won't see it for nothing else, right? If you want to put somebody in your business, go see a therapist. go see a therapist or go seek some help, because people on Instagram, they don't really care. They just want to be in your business, and I had to learn that. So as far as y'all know, my relationship is going good. Fast forwarded, I am 4 months pregnant with my second child, and I'm so excited now. Like, I was having doubts about it at first or whatever, because it's kind of like 2 kids. Like, I'm scared. Like, what if I don't have help? Like, you know, like, I was having like bad doubts. Like, I was like, team, like, let's get this baby out of me, you know. But it's usually like the man don't want the baby and the woman do, and we was like we was opposite, right? And basically everybody's happy. My baby, my daughter, she wants another sister. She tells me that all the time. She wants another sister, and I'm just ready to be on this journey again. Like, babies are blessings, and they come, they're in your life for a reason. Yeah, that's kind of my life now, and that's a little story time on how I met my baby father. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this story time. Like, let me know if you want more. Let me know what you look forward to as far as like vlogs, get ready with me, more story times, like little challenges, you know, stuff like that. Like, I'm pregnant, so I can't do like the truth or drinks or crazy stuff like that right now. But you know, I might bring people on my channel to do stuff like that.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Life with Court. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope I made you guys laugh. I hope you got some really good advice. I hope, you know, like, I really hope you guys like me, you know, because I'm really like a nice person or whatever, and I want you guys to really tune into my channel. So with that being said, thank you, and good night, you guys.